Friends, golems, countrymen. Last time, our questing adventurers set out from the Shady Oak Tavern in search of their quarry, the warlord Mordecai. Setting out through the forest, across the ash plains, and to the Cliff of Despair, to Castle Grimsever. During the journey, they were assaulted by a band of goblins. They were easily dispatched, no match for our heroes, but above, in the trees, 3 more goblins perched, chattering like a gaggle of pixies. Having failed to collect the shiny, as they called Beryl, for their boss man, they retreated back into the depths of the forest. When Beryl and Davenport emerged out the other side of the forest, they met a valiant knight, Sir Cassius Cadogan of the Kettle. After a perceived slight on his namesake, Kettle challenged them to a duel, nearly killing Davenport, before apologizing and healing his wounds. He revealed he too was seeking revenge on Mordecai, and then, as he stepped onto a rope bridge across a ravine, it snapped under his weight, sending him into the abyss below. And now, welcome back to the adventures of the adventurers of Ektheldran. Chapter 3. No diving, no splashing.
Roll Destiny. Just kidding.
Actually,
I think we're supposed to, right?
it would be a good idea to roll Destiny.
Yeah.
We're still going to use that system because I enjoy it. I think it's a good system.
What words are we using?
Evil and good.
Are we still using Destiny?
I think instead of dark side and light
boring.
side, evil and good. Still Destiny, but evil and good instead of dark side and light.
The dark spirits and the light spirits. I don't know.
Um,
Dark Fae and the Light Fae.
Something like that. All right. So, fortunately, because there's so few of us, I was already going to say, everybody roll Destiny again now. We'll all roll it twice because there's so few of us, so we'll have 6 rolls to work with.
Still.
Okay, so there's
This.
there's
roll
2
twice.
Like I'm
good
doing the
Destiny
legwork
points
tonight.
and 5 evil Destiny points. Fate. Maybe
We need
it's
to come up with a
maybe
name.
it's fate.
Fate points?
Dark-
That'll
Fate
work.
and-
Dark fate and light
and
fate.
Destiny point.
Fate and
Luck.
Luck points
Or
could work.
fate feels more like high fantasy stuff.
Sure.
All right. With only the oh wait. Shoot. You know what I didn't do? Come up with a name for this chapter. I should have done that.
Oh,
Bad.
shame. Bad deed.
I'll add it in post.
The Ballad of Kettle.
With only the stress of one step from the fully plated knight, the trembling, rickety rope bridge fails spectacularly. The ropes snap in two, and planks of wood splinter and shatter. The shining form of the knight plummets into the abyss as a cloud of debris, dust, fraying rope, and wood splinters sprays into the sky. And with a great creak and crash, the 2 ends of the bridge swing down into the chasm, slamming into each wall, all as the poor knight of the kettle screams like a little girl.
No.
What do you what
Not Kettle.
what do you do?
What do we do?
He dead.
Is he?
Perception?
I mean,
Yeah, let's roll it. Let's roll the perception.
So, what, you just stand there about 50 feet away from the edge of the chasm and just examine the empty air, or?
We go closer
Yeah.
to the chasm. Yeah.
Out of reaction.
First things
Yes.
first, cause effect,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Generally, before rolling perception, one would move close.
Position.
It would establish line of sight on the thing one is attempting to perceive.
No,
that would be a maneuver.
Peeking over the edge of the chasm, you see, hanging on to the remains of the rope bridge, clutching for dear life, is the poor kettle.
Yes!
How far? So wait, he's on our side of the chasm, right?
Yes, he is. Fortunately, not 100 feet away. He is on your side of the chasm.
And how far down is he?
Yes.
He's about 50 feet down. Like 25 actually, or
okay.
It's not 50 feet. That math doesn't make sense. If it's,
I was gonna say no.
If it's 100 feet across, he did not get halfway across. So yeah, no, he's more like.
I'll take 25. I can work with that. All right.
As you look down and the noise of planks of wood showering into the river dies down, you hear clinking and clanking as he's shivering in his armor. Anna, how's your internet right now? Because you're cutting in and out real bad for me.
Probably shit. Everyone in my house is using the Wi-Fi, so
excellent.
Bro, slap him. Tell him what's up. I'm recording a podcast that I know more than 10 people listen to. Okay, so the numbers that up.
Okay, so you're looking. What do?
Oh, look at that fruit. Barrel, do you have rope inside that tin can of yours?
Only cogs and gears, unfortunately.
No, I did not know this. That is new information for me.
How does Clarence Davenport react to that information? Does it like fly completely over his head? Does he still think Beryl is a human being? Is he gonna be like, yes, the wheels in my brain are churning as well, yes.
Yes! Oh my god.
He didn't gather that he's not necessarily a knight, given the fact that he plucked out in that whole exchange.
Ian, remind me, what is Davenport's intellect?
His intellect is 3. So
really?
Not bad.
That's really good. That's above average.
But, I must say his perception and understanding of information he perceives.
What's his cunning? 2.
Okay. Pretty basic. Yeah. Yes! Yes, Beryl, the cogs in my brain are working hard as well. How shall we save this poor lass?
Lass!
You he's gonna fight you as soon as he comes back up.
You hear a distant lass.
Lat with a D. The S's make D's. Do you have a rope, seriously?
Beryl would like to make a perception check on the rope's integrity.
All right. Give me just an easy perception check.
Still getting used to this character sheet. I had a lot of the shots rolls memorized.
Yeah, now it's a new character. All right, 2 success and a threat. It seems it's not great, but it could certainly, it's holding his weight, but as you look, you think you can see somewhere down the line of the ropes some fraying action happening.
Am I big boy right now? I forgot to ask.
You are standard boy.
Can I well, it's random, isn't it? I thought it was like activated by another creature's interaction,
It
like
is,
on the shoulder.
No, it is based upon my will.
And if I remember right, we have a system where I can flip a fate point.
We decided against that, actually. You agreed to it, actually. You agreed to that.
I know.
What?
Makes sense. But we didn't say anything about Anna. Loopholes, baby! Let's go!
Yeah, we could just have you grow big, and then Beryl can just like lower you down.
I know,
and then DM, can I do that? Are you allowed this loophole?
It would be very poggers.
I'm trying to determine if
it'd be quite advantageous for us.
I think it's too advantageous.
I can't argue with that.
Would my 4 brawn be strong enough to uproot a tree?
I mean,
didn't you already do that?
You did that. I mean, you.
Well, no,
you tore a branch off.
It's a tree limb.
Yeah.
Also, like a brawn, like damn.
She's tough. They're tough.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and in my head, I was like, he really doesn't have a gender, but like, he's like, if it would make you comfortable to do that, to call me,
yeah,
I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna uproot a tree to lower it down.
So Beryl looks over the edge, goes, and then turns around and just starts stomping towards the tree line.
Beryl, where are you going? You know what? I agree. He may not be worth saving. Very good. He pulls up his belt a little bit. No, yes. Puts the gun over his shoulder, just ready to trot off.
The integrity of the rope is compromised. I'm going to bring a tree to lend a hand up. Says nonchalantly.
Most often I see hands working better than trees for things like this, but you're the Beryl.
You said it was 10 feet? I have an arm span of 10 feet.
Yeah, no, it's further than...
Whoa.
I mean, I'm 9 feet tall. My legs are not longer. My arms aren't longer than my entire body.
I should hold your legs and you go down.
Good luck. Drops Beryl right on top of the kettle's head.
Wait, did you say if... I'm not trying to give you ideas. Were there rocks with alligators at the bottom of the canyon?
None of you asked.
Oh, come on. Can I ask now?
You did not look. Is Clarence still at the edge of the chasm?
Yes, he is. He only prepared.
Clarence,
to leave, and now he's
take a peek. Take a peek over the edge of the chasm and try to spy what's at the bottom of it.
Clarence spies with his little eyes.
Between sharp rocks, the waters in the gorge below shift and splash. Shapes moving ferociously, snapping, clawing, hungry. Alligators.
Did you plan that before I said it?
It's written here. It is written in my document. You can come look if you want.
All right. Well, I wish you hadn't watched
Emperor's New Groove.
Like that is very unfortunate for our players today.
All right, Beryl.
Yeah. So how? Yeah, uprooting a tree.
There are many, many very healthy, very strong oaks on the tree line. What's your plan?
I'm gonna go for a tree that is about 32 years in age. Not too hefty, not too small.
All right, let's say
32 rings.
I'm gonna Google a 32-year-old tree right now and see what that is.
Well, Clarence racks his academic archives of knowledge. Why don't you flip a fate point and you find a a tree that already seems partially uprooted. Who knows what by? It just, strong winds, a hurricane, a giant. Who knows? But it's a nice looking tree, and it's already part of the work is already done for you.
What kind of tree?
An ashwood tree.
Sorry, I just want to look what that looks like. It's probably just gonna look like a tree.
It does. It just looks like a tree. Ash trees look a lot like oak trees.
Okay. Yeah. So he
just like
does proper
smaller.
squat form and lifts with his legs, and he. If you want the particular, he does like a sumo squat type.
All right.
Positioning.
Give me a hard athletics check.
Yeah, baby, that's something I'm good at.
1 failure and 3 advantage. Okay. So
that is a 32-year-old
back instead of his legs.
ashwood tree.
Dang.
What? Did you send it?
Yeah, he posted it in chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat. That's a 32-year-old ashwood tree.
Maybe Beryl went for more a 10-year-old tree.
I would go with that.
Probably, yeah. I was thinking like rings, and they calculate it a different way. I don't know. Beryl doesn't know trees.
Beryl doesn't know trees. He's a Beryl.
You know what? The curves, that's 32.
So, with those 3 advantage, I'm going to say, as you're lifting, you spot a tree that would be even easier to uproot.
That's the advantage.
As you fail to uproot this one, you spot an even nicer looking one. And
the tree doesn't move at all, and he
Yeah, and as you're craning your head as you're pulling, you see down the line, oh, hey, that looks even better. And as you do, you hear in the distance another clatter as a plank of wood snaps off the bridge, and Cassius yelps a little bit.
Oh no. I would like to make haste towards the slightly easier tree.
Good sirs, would you kindly?
Clarence goes over to the rope bridge and kind of tugs on it to see. So, just to clarify, it seemed like where the knight was at, it was kind of fraying.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my logic is if I'm just pulling it up, it shouldn't make too much of a ruckus. So
you're gonna try to pull up the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a hard athletics check.
Yeah, I wanted to check to see how hard it would be. If it feels too daunting, I'm not gonna try much.
Okay, does it feel too daunting?
It sure does.
Okay.
Captain.
So Clarence bends over, pulls, and is like, not my thing.
No.
This is a task for Beryl. Okay. Anna, make an average check. Aha! Success! 2 success and 2 advantage. You pull the tree out, and you're ready. You're ready to...
It's pronounced yoink.
When it uproots completely, it goes... I can't
yes!
I can't make the sound very well.
Wait.
Oh yeah, do it. There we go. That's good.
There we go.
I might use one of those, or I'll just get a royalty-free sound effect.
Or a couple more. Okay. So he hefts. He heaves the tree.
Hefts is a word.
And hastens towards the cliff.
Yes, excellent. Now you have the logistical nightmare of lowering the tree into the chasm for him to grab on, and then pulling it up with all this extra weight. So...
I am strong. I'm gonna pretend I'm not worrying about it. Beryl, as he's bringing the tree over, I'm gonna guess that from Kettle's point of view, he is gazing up and he just sees
a canopy of trees. The canopy of leaves just blocks the sun.
And Beryl lowers it down towards him, and with a yell, he says, "Grab on."
Dear Lord! I expected a rope or a hook. Goodness! All right. He signals that he has grabbed on to the best of his abilities. Give me a hard athletics check to pull that up.
Is there any way I can help?
There is.
To give her a boost?
There is.
Great.
What do you do?
I help.
How do you help?
I want
to grab onto like one of the roots and just and pull very, very hard.
Okay. Anna, you get a boost to your roll.
You said hard?
Hard.
Okay.
Come on, Kettle. Come on, buddy.
Whoa! Oh, hold on. Hold on. You only rolled an average. Let me just. I'm just gonna modify it. I'm just gonna modify and add one extra. Let's see how it turns out.
My bad.
It's all right. One success and one triumph. You hoist the tree out of the chasm with Cassius just hanging on the end of it. And
it's like
he has a moment in his mind where he's like, so that's what birds feel like. And boom.
No. It's like in The Incredibles when Mr. Incredible's trying to get the tree to stop the car and the cat is on the end of it.
You slap it down onto the ground and he's like a rag doll as he hits the earth. And
he just won't let go.
Just as you pull him out of the chasm, the rope bridge snaps completely and the rest of it falls into the river below. Probably killing an alligator or two.
Hell yeah! Screw those alligators. They said this was a trap. This was a trap.
Those are very smart alligators.
Oh yeah, bro.
The alligators will remember that.
The bats or something.
as the bridge.
If you let him fall, you can lie with the alligators in the final battle.
As the bridge falls and as soon as it hits the water and you hear like the dying croaks of a couple alligators, you just suddenly get like an XP pop up in the corner.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's never popped up before.
All right. Cassius is on his back, breathing heavily, and he kind of rocks a little bit trying to get up, and then he stops for a second and he says, "Sir Beryl, for one moment more, I require your assistance. I cannot get up."
My
his
spine.
armor?
He's turtled. His armor's just so much that he's just stuck on his back.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, he grabs like underneath like the front of his chest plate and just like picks him up.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Beryl.
Athletics check.
No. He dusts himself off and his visor's up for a moment and he slams it shut, probably to hide his flushed cheeks. Thank you, Sir Beryl.
Perhaps we should only cross on stone bridges. What?
Nah, those ones always have trolls on the other side. In response to Kettle's thanks, Beryl nods.
Well, as much as I am very happy being alive, there is now the issue of crossing the chasm. over which there is no bridge.
Are you telling me that this is the only way to cross this chasm?
Well, it's the only one I've encountered. We can continue down the length of the chasm for a while to see if there's something else.
Unless either of you sprout wings, we don't have another option.
As me, so does that mean you can sprout wings? You didn't include yourself in that, so can you? Is it something?
A very good point. Beryl did not include himself in that.
No,
Clarence would not see that one in the verbal, but I did.
No, that was not what he was implying by that.
Okay, good to know.
Just metal wings just shoot out of his back.
I'm like, are we talking Mecha Godzilla wings? Like, what's going on here?
Clench up, Legolas.
Like, if you had wings before, that would have been nice for saving Kettle. But anyway.
That would have been convenient indeed.
Do we know the surrounding area well enough to make an educated guess on which way we would find a bridge faster?
No.
Okay. Sir Kettle, which way have you come to this bridge from?
The same way you did, good sirs.
Well, it seems we have a decision to make.
Indeed.
How about a coin flip? Left or right?
He points right. I vote south, personally.
And out of duty, I say north.
Very well, contrarian. Beryl, you have the deciding vote.
Which direction we go matters not. Matters not to me.
I'm sorry to say so, Beryl, but that is not a very helpful vote. It's supposed to be the deciding vote. That wasn't much of a decision. South! Ha-ha! I win! Southwards!
But if you're...
Clarence will remember that.
Oh, you and your defenders of directions. Take it so personally.
All right, you march on southwards. Cassius, draws his sword and raises it to the sky and, starts charging and then very quickly slows down and sheaths his sword and just starts walking at a normal pace.
That sounds about right.
So, good sirs! Why do you seek the warlord Mordecai?
Didn't we have this conversation?
Not with this guy.
Oh, okay.
You just said, we also seek him. And then he fell into the chasm.
Okay, right.
Unless I'm horribly mistaken and end up having to cut this.
The warlord stole my papa. I'm going to get him back.
A worthy goal. And you, Sir Davenport?
This warlord has stolen my home from me, and I wish to get a bit of revenge.
Your home?
Yes.
Carry it away on his back, then?
Well, no. He sort of burnt it down and took all of my worldly possessions.
I see.
And I would like some of my possessions back in my possession, and him to burn down as my home once did.
Very well. Understandable.
Yes. I am the first Davenport in 100 generations to let their home be burned by a stranger, and that shall not go unpunished.
Well, if you're the first... Sorry, just the way you said that made it sound like you should be the one to be punished.
No, the one that burned it down should be punished. It's great disrespect to the family. And I've been tasked with repaying him for his deeds.
Tasked by who?
The family, of course! The Davenport Council!
The Davenport Council?! Oh no, there's more of you?
One of the greatest family councils in the world.
Interesting. I've not heard of this council. Where does your family hold court, sir?
Oh, my dear. I seem to have slipped a tongue there. It's not supposed to be a very public council. I do have to swear both of you to secrecy. I got a little...
Oh, secret society, eh?
No, we don't like to call it that, but I do need to swear you to secrecy.
He's part of a cult.
Sir, I have taken 2 vows, and those are the only 2 I shall uphold. For now.
But will you promise me that you will keep this a secret as I have? And then
as you have, yes.
Oh, good. Hold out your pinky. It is a custom of the
yes!
clan.
Ah, yes! The famed pinky swear!
Yes!
This is exactly how I swore my oath to become a knight! Let's shake on it, good sir!
Yes, good sir! Lend me your pinky, and they shake heartily.
Countrymen, lend me your pinky.
Your pinky.
Your pinkies.
And you, Sir Barrel, will you swear, or shall we pinky swear?
He holds out a large pinky.
I didn't ask this, but I'm assuming that Barrel has normal amount of digits in their appendages.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I will gladly take the pinky. You are now honorary members of the Davenport Clan Council.
Barrow looks at his pinky and just kind of like smiles as much as he can. Smiles a bit.
Mention the name of Davenport whenever someone in a higher authority has you at their will. They will know what it means.
Cassius is thinking in his head like, I don't think that would be a good idea. I feel like I don't want to do that.
Anyway, now that you've both been inducted, we shall carry on. I laughed too much. I forgot things.
Have you so soon forgotten why Papa was stolen?
Yes, I just...
It's all right. Humans have feeble memories. Which is understandable and forgiven.
So, this is news to both Davenport and Cassius. Cassius stops dead in his tracks.
Witchcraft!
Humans! He draws his sword and takes up a guard stance.
Oh, no. Oh,
what foul creature are you, Sir Beryl? I took you for a friend.
Hold, Sir Kettle. He just wanted to make sure we were clear on what races we are. I often forget, just like Beryl's father. Beryl, you are also human, yes? It must be preposterous if you were not.
He looks to Clarence with his one eyelight and is just kind of like.
Clarence is still waiting for an answer to his question. He doesn't pick on the signal you gave him.
Cassius lowers his sword. Dearie me, you're a golem, aren't you?
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, I mistook you for some breed of demon or troll. And he sheaths his sword.
I am neither.
What is a golem? I haven't seen one in person before.
Good sir, does your family not... Does your family not grace itself with the employ of golems to guard your possessions? No wonder the warlord took your possessions.
Oh, good sir, have you know I do not fraternize with the servants. How dare you?
Woof.
Beryl actually looks a little offended.
Yeah.
He like
course.
backs away and turns his head towards him and is like, "Excuse me,
Bitch.
I pay them good
He has-
enough to
he-
stay out of my
Bitch.
sight. Oh, bitch.
Beryl has not experienced like offense before, so he's like taken back a little bit. This is
It's like,
a new emotion
what
for
is
him.
this new feeling? I hate a man now.
He's slowly experiencing new emotions, and this is a new one for him. This is a little off guarding. He's like
Off-putting,
Off-putting.
definitely.
off put it. Yeah, that's the word.
Cassius just kind of, I see, yes. Well, golems, as I understand it, are, Sir Beryl, why don't you explain?
Well, my papa created me, and I exist.
Oh, but what of your origins? The makeup of your bones of whatever you have.
Are you a golem of stone, or of earth, or crystal? What are you made of?
He looks down and gestures out to his armor. I'm made of armor and cogs and gears and other mechanics, machinery, iron.
I see.
Oh, yes. I remember seeing something very similar. I want to say the World's Fair, but I don't think that's a thing. I feel like that's very period-esque.
At the Renaissance Fair. Wait.
Yes.
In the Renaissance, that was just called the fair.
Yes.
In the farmer's market.
I believe I've seen a prototype from one of our engineers. Your father must be quite skilled.
Aye, that he is.
I may
He's
seek him
like a
for employment.
mechanical. Unfortunately, at the moment, I think he's a bit unavailable, which is why I'm going to get him.
Oh, of course. When he is retrieved, we shall speak terms.
Right. Returning to the task at hand. And he starts marching on again. Is that end scene?
Cut!
As you continue on, the plane of rock slowly begins to incline. And you reach sort of the end of the chasm as this jagged cliff of rock descends partially in steps and hills to a nasty looking lake surrounded by rocks at the termination of the chasm. Aha! South! Cassius says triumphantly.
We have found the south!
You have discovered South.
Well, what you know?
You may now visit South at any point that you want. At any
You
time.
can now fast travel to South. What you looking up, Ian?
Nothing.
Okay. Worrying.
Sus.
It's a pun. I'm trying to find a picture of a plane made out of rocks because you said you
Gotcha.
enter a plane of rocks, but no one has made an art piece of a plane made out of rocks. And I'm disappointed.
I'm sure if you looked up, hold up.
I looked for a little bit, and I'm disappointed in the internet.
Wait. No. I was gonna say maybe the Flintstones would have like a plane made out of
Oh,
stone, but
yeah.
That would be good.
Anyways.
Well, we can cross across to the Ash Plains by way of that lake. Don't, Ian. Ian, no. Ian, stop.
Nope. I didn't do nothing. I did nothing.
Trouble is, I don't think either of us are in a very good position to swim. We must look for a boat!
I even go in water?
Yeah. I mean, you're not electricity.
True.
Oh, are you... aside from the eye holes, are you, like, sealed? Like, would water get in your gears, or would it be... Are you, like, airtight?
I feel like on my joints, you can see some exposed gearage and hinging.
I feel like Barrel's not sealed.
Having a sealed suit
you're
is
not
an
a
upgrade
sealed
further
barrel.
up in the tree, in the skill tree.
Yeah, that's later on in my skill tree.
We can't put some wine in you and age it.
Yeah, darn. You know what?
I don't think a metal barrel.
Yes, aged about a century. A faint taste of iron.
No.
Some notes of copper.
Notes of copper.
No.
Reminiscent of a 1950s copper penny.
Why a copper penny? Why?
All right.
I was gonna say, it's so cool if at one point you could like do like mecha combat transformation, be like, and then you have like, I don't know, knives or something.
Oh. Any hoozle. Boats.
Boat we shall find.
Look around for boats.
Yeah. Perception.
Average. Let's make an average perception check. Perception.
Perception.
Kept the can. Kept the con.
Honor rolled a success with 3 threat. Was Ian gonna roll? Oh yeah, there it is. Yes, a success with 1 threat. You both spot the same dinky little rowboat halfway up on shore. And just next to it, sleeping soundly, is an alligator.
Yes, very nice.
Very good.
A faint sound of a ticking coming from the blade.
And a hook hanging out of his mouth.
A hook lodged in his jaw.
Yes.
Bonk the croc over the head.
James Davenport points to the boat. We shall take a passage by force.
Cassius draws his sword. Yes, to battle!
Clarence readies his gun for battle.
You shall not have a piece of me this day, alligators!
Thine great dinosaur beast!
I suppose we roll initiative.
Yes, sir. Let's get these
Since you're just
darn tootin' crocodiles.
charging in. That will be cool.
Did I do it, Pa?
Did you do it, son? All right, you both did it. Oh, I need to have frickin' Cassius
Kettle.
roll. Yeah, Kettle. I keep saying Cassius, but it really is just Kettle. That really is just his name, isn't it?
Yep, at
Kettle.
this point, yeah.
Barrel. Kettle. Clarence.
If we change a few letters, we could be the K. Never mind.
AKB?
Take back the
KGB? No. I don't want it. Y'all.
Yeah, they can keep that one. Just with the Confederate flag. They can have that one too. They can keep it.
Yeah. I can stay in the South. Thank you very much. Well, I can just go. Don't need to stay.
Can we deport the racists?
Where would we deport them to?
Just give them their own island.
Happiest.
Oh we just transform Australia into
another
like...
penal colony. We're all racists. Move all the Australians off, and then
no, honestly, the Australians would whip them into shape. They wouldn't take their crap.
They just let them outside, and if they keep talking smack, then they'll just let the spiders and the freaking like gigantic snakes.
Yeah, and the angry kangaroos box them out.
Oh my! Just throat kick them.
Yeah. Let him go swimming with an angry kangaroo.
So,
I forgot he has good roles.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on our team now.
You guys all go before the alligator. I mean, it's sleeping, so it's not even awake yet.
It will be soon.
It will be. And then it won't be any longer.
Wake up again.
And it will be sleep. It will sleep again. I am worried more that there will be alligators in the water as reinforcements. I'm gonna keep my distance.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Lucas knows I figured it out already.
Who's going first?
In their late. Kettle has the initiative.
Kettle does.
Last time I checked.
That's true, but you guys could go first if you want, because he's on your team. So it literally is.
Oh, he has.
It just determines how many player characters, how many good guys go before bad guys, basically. So the three of you go before the alligator. So any of you can go, but I can make Kettle attack first.
I mean, I'm the only one with range, so if we want to do damage before that, I don't care.
You can
just
shoot it.
Yeah.
All right, shoot it.
I shall shoot my difficulty.
Yeah. Remind me what the range of your elephant gun is.
Long.
Yeah. You're in long range, so that works just fine. 3 damage. Or difficulty. 3 difficulty. All right, 3 success and a threat. How much damage does your gun do?
My Gunnis Aronis does 8 damage us. Trying to make it Latin.
So with 3. Does it have any other special stats?
Give me 1 sec. Special? No? I mean...
Like, does it have vicious or pierce or...
Oh, it has...
Do you have any enchantment?
It has 3 pierce.
3 pierce. I thought it had pierce. Really? Yeah. 3? Jeebus!
Yeah, don't take this away from me, please. Please. My character's a glass cannon, please.
So
if I don't want it to be just glass.
You take aim, and with a great big muzzle flash, as the smoke clears, the alligator's head is gone.
Nothing to hang on my wall. God damn it!
Do I still have the goblin silhouette on my back?
Oh my god! Right.
If you didn't clean it, then yes.
It's permanently tattooed. The one goblin, just his tongue sticking out in an anger.
Cassius just stops mid-step and goes, "Oh, dear me. I'm glad you didn't use that on me." And he sheaths his sword.
Man, if I did, it wouldn't have hit you.
Probably correct.
Yes, well, we are friends now.
So throughout this whole ordeal, Beryl hung back from the 2 charging guys.
From the 2 idiots? Yeah.
Perception. Yes.
I said I kept my distance, which is why it was a hard check.
You're rolling perception. What are you looking for?
Other alligators.
Other alligators? Okay, where are you looking?
An alligator nest.
An alligator nest.
Is that a thing?
Just along the horizon. Well, I'm assuming
like
alligators
across
have
the
a
lake,
breeding
you
ground
mean,
of
basically.
some sort.
You're looking over
just
the lake.
Scanning the horizon.
Yeah, make a average hard. Make a hard perception check.
Yeah, alligator nests look like beaver dams.
Do they really?
Yeah. Oh, I'll try to
Dope.
pull one up.
Oof. One threat.
Mm.
You don't see anything.
Building.
Not saying there was anything you could see, but with one threat and nothing else,
You're
you
also
certainly
not
don't
saying
see
there
anything.
wasn't anything.
Correct.
We should get in the boat right now.
Just
All right, it's in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it kind of just looks like...
a grassy.
Yeah, it kind of just looks
mound.
like a clump of tall grass in a bog.
Yeah. No, that's
Well,
more like what
keep
it is.
Guys.
I honestly wouldn't notice that if I was looking. If someone was like, find me an alligator nest, I would be like, the shit does an alligator nest look like? And I would not expect that. And I would not find one.
You'd walk right into it.
I would walk right into it.
You'd crunch the alligator eggs, and the mom would be like, "Bitch, what?"
It's the last thing you see.
The one.
Just
Have
slither.
oh
not
man,
slithering,
there's sluttering?
Slaughtering.
Sluttering?
No. I said slithering.
That's what
but the
college
way-
girls do. That's not what alligators do.
Well, that's what guys do.
Hey,
But we're not ready for that conversation.
Hey, that is true.
But we're not ready
College-
for that conversation.
There's sometimes both of you should look up the geckos in the game Fallout New Vegas, because the way they walk towards the player when they're attacking them is so fucking funny. It's this...
Is it like...
Yes, it's this stupid ass waddle, and that's what I imagine the alligator
That's how geckos walk.
The Lord did not intend for geckos to walk. Why are their legs then? Like, come on, man.
Have you
Come
guys
on,
ever
man.
seen the cartoon Oscar's Oasis?
No.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Never heard of it.
It's like a kid's animation, but the main character is a like a desert gecko.
Oh
and,
yeah.
You know, it's like
So he
the
walks
kind of
kinda
comedy. It's
stupid.
like kind of Tom and Jerry. Yeah, his tail like slithers behind him. It's cute. Anyways, that's just how I imagine it. My brother was obsessed with it when he was like 5. That's the only reason I know. So yeah, boat, alligator.
There's
den.
there's just blood
I
and
do a
bits of
perception check?
alligator head everywhere.
Fortunately, Captain Hook's hook is left from this jaw.
Ian, did you say perception check?
I would love to do a perception
Oh, are
check.
you
Thank
are you
for
also
asking.
scanning for alligators?
I would, yes.
Okay, you're
That's
looking for
what-
more.
That's why.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, Anna, we totally forgot to give you the setback for having only one eye on the perception check. Anyways, it doesn't matter because you still failed. But in the future, we need to do that.
Yeah.
But yes,
Hard.
hard.
Let me just make a little note.
Yeah.
Aw.
Clarence got a failure.
My eyes hurt a little.
Yeah, you got a
Ah.
failure and two threat. As you're looking around, some of the smoke from your elephant gun starts stinging your eyes.
I'll figure.
Take 2 strain. Take 1 strain. I'm gonna make you take 2 for that.
Dang, it would hurt less if you only had one eyeball.
That's not how this works.
Character strats.
I'm not wrong.
It
would hurt less if you only had one eyeball. I'm not wrong.
But I don't get disadvantage rolls on perception checks, Anna.
Well, if I didn't sell my eyeball to the weird, suspicious lady, we wouldn't be where we are.
All you had to do was give up a little blood, Clarence. But nope, you made your good friend Sir Beryl over here give up their eye.
That was Sir Clarence's. That was Sir Beryl's. That was their decision to
Their
make.
idea.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that felt good.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do it again.
Oh. I won't.
Didn't mean for that to sound that weird. Didn't really mean for that.
Well, it did.
All right, maybe hop in the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Hop on in, partner.
I don't want to, but Clarence has no reason not to.
Yep. That's role playing for you.
Can Sir Kettle make a perception check for us?
Ask him.
Please?
Ask him.
Oh, Sir Kettle, I have some smoke in my eye. Are there any more alligators?
Ah, excellent question. Allow me to scan the horizon.
Please?
Allow me to scan the horizon. Have any points in perception? That's the question.
To perceive or not to perceive? That is the question. I don't like that face you're making there, champ.
He doesn't have any points in perception, but he does have 4 cutting. So Sir Kettle
No, that's better than any of their
a beast.
Dude, I want to see this man's sheet. Just the base numbers. Like,
Shall not show it to you.
Drum roll.
And Kettle's roll. With 4 green and 3 purple, he got a failure.
Damn.
Right,
Kettle is a failure.
Just F in the chat.
Kettle lifts up his visor and he squints and he starts looking around and then he goes, "Nope, don't see anything," and then closes his visor.
Nope, it's okay.
All clear. And then
Famous husband.
he gestures to the boat. Who's going to be rowing? Piloting? Navigating? What?
I shall be captain.
Oh, goodness. Very well.
I have sailed the seas many times to get to whatever this world's version of Africa is. We have not discussed this. Even though it's in his lore.
Correct, it is.
We have not discussed this.
It's in his lore that he did the equivalent of going to Africa to hunt. To hunt elephants.
Yes, so whatever that is, he says, I have gone.
Yes.
Yes.
Akerfe. Africa backwards.
Akerfe.
Akerfe. Akerfe.
We'll leave it for later. We'll figure it out later. I'll come up with something.
We'll put it in post.
We'll put it in post. All right. He nods. Very well. And
Clarence leans over to Beryl. The captain really doesn't have to do anything.
And then he looks at the boat, and then he looks at you, Beryl, and he looks at the boat, and then he looks at you. Is no offense, Sir Beryl. I'm just wondering if the rowboat will hold your considerable magnificence.
Wow, that was well played, sir. Well played. Couldn't have done it better myself.
We're gonna have to do the game where we bring like the chicken feed across, then the fox, and then bring the chicken feed back, and that whole dilemma. Beryl looks at the boat, and then he looks down.
Y'all are free to chance it.
Magnificence.
His magnificence.
His magnificence. It would appear you're correct. I shan't fit. And he just
well,
to swim?
We're welcome to try. I just would rather we didn't sink is all. But I'm perfectly willing to try.
Can I just walk across?
What?
Can you?
What? What?
Did you not hear what I said?
Yeah, walk across.
And just like wade
like on the bottom
across?
of the lake. I get it.
Oh, I was like, that's some magic. Oh shit.
I don't need to breathe. I can just wade across.
Yeah, you could try. You don't know how deep the lake is.
I don't need to breathe.
It's like the Pacific Rim, when they're at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm
just like holding on to the bottom of the boat, just like pushing it.
Does Beryl just go, correct, I can't fit, and then just start walking into the lake? Just turn.
That's some metal shit right there.
Correct.
Clink, clink, clink. You two may take the boat. I will wade across the pond and just like starts like shuffling in.
All right.
Well, don't wade up.
Cassius makes a point to turn to you, lift up his visor, and show you how disappointed he is. And then he closes it. If you'll enter the rowboat, Captain, I will push us into the lake.
Oh, wait. No, Beryl can shove off the boat.
I mean, you already walked into the lake.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not considered that anyways. It's fine.
We ain't retconning that.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Rowboats are made for this.
Chivalry!
Chivalry.
I enter.
Yes.
Also, out of force of habit, he has already reloaded his gun.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
We've learned from the other campaign that you should just do that at it to make sure instead of, oh yeah, I did that already.
Fair enough.
Death games. He just auto reloads.
All right. You shove off. Cassius gets inside and he takes up the oars and starts rowing. You spy across the lake as Oh, sol mio!
Oh wait, is it one of the like long things that you're just pushing?
No, it's not one of those.
Yeah,
it's not a gondola.
Awesome. You and Kettle awkwardly bumping each other and looking into each other's eyes.
That'd be
and find
so
something
funny.
We never saw there before.
You like the boat catches on a boulder and you end up falling
on top of each other
properly.
And then they go,
oh.
And then we fall into the water with the door underneath us and I say, Jack, don't let go.
No, it's just a rowboat, unfortunately.
Damn.
It's still romantic though. It's nice.
As some of the fog that's hanging over the lake, as you enter that fog, you see across the lake.
Wait, you did not mention no fog before.
It was just a little bit. It wasn't very.
Oh, that's some sus shit right there.
It wasn't very much.
Okay.
I'm honestly only mentioning it.
Descends.
I'm honestly only mentioning it right now because I want to explain why you didn't see this before.
Okay. Because your perception is so awful.
You see across the lake there is there's a cavern. The lake in the side of the other cliff. So you would be you'll be taking the boat through there if you are wanting to. If you're trying to cross into the Ash Plains, that would theoretically get you there. You don't know if there's another exit out of there, but you would be in the Ash
Cover your
Plains.
ears, boys. I've heard there's mermaids in these waters.
Do we take the cavern, or do we try to scale the cliff?
I want to take the cavern.
Uh-oh.
The water's like up at this point on the barrel.
Yeah, how deep is it?
How
Barrel
deep
is now completely submerged.
Oh,
wait.
Hold on.
Oh wait.
But how does Barrel know where to go? Oh shit!
I'm giving a big old shrug. He's watching the underside of the
water.
boat.
Barrel, say hi
From under the water, you just
hear for me.
Wow.
Yes! Foley.
Foley. Which way are we heading?
This now makes me actually question how Barrel makes sound. Like how his voice
like
works.
speaker. So his life comes from the crystal, so it just emits from the crystal.
Sure.
It's like
works
a
for me.
But the sound waves coming from the armor, you know.
But it's actually echolocation.
How about you just watch the bottom, the underside of the boat, and follow that?
Try.
Okay.
I mean, you're well.
Try communicating with the whale.
If you want to answer, Sir Davenport, be my guest.
Sorry, no, I do not try to communicate with her, other than my whale noises. I'll try it with water.
It's tough. Oh, but like you have to kill your dragon.
B-roll, everybody. High quality content. Professional grade.
Hey, we couldn't release the A-roll footage because Hollywood would be out of the shot. This is B-roll, ladies and gentlemen.
You like this? This is just the stuff that the backup crew recorded.
This is the cut stuff.
You should see the main unit, what they recorded. All right.